Hello, this is Athena with AMG Creates, and this is, technically what week are we on? Week 17, I think, of the year. And this is a plan with me. Hold on, let me look it up because I don't know anymore. 21. So this would be the 17th week of the year. Yay! I am using Carrot About You. There's also a Carrot About You banner add-on that says Happy Spring, Happy Easter, Thank You, and Hooray. Um, I'm not using that in here, and in fact, I was a little bit like I didn't really know what to do. Wasn't really sure what to do pretty much the whole week. Um, and I have some ideas now, but basically it was Easter's done. The whole month is almost over with. We have to pick up these damn eggs. So, which brought about a really funny story that I remembered from a while ago. I can't remember who told me about it. I have a feeling that it was like my husband's boss who told me about this. Um, that his family had set out actual eggs for Easter one year, and of course nobody thought to count out how many were going into the yard and how many were being hidden and how many were actually gotten. And of course, they were either hard-boiled eggs or they were, not like the runny eggs. Well, I live in Texas, and it's hot here. So, of course, what happens to eggs whenever, they've been out for a while? They get gross and disgusting. And also, they start smelling horrible, even through their shell, because their shell is uh, like it takes in things, it takes out things. I can't remember what it's called. It's like our skin. Um, yeah, it apparently like certain places smelled horrible. Apparently some were hidden in the house, or put in the house on accident. I don't know. But either way, um, so yeah, that's all I can think about is, you know, just packing up all of the eggs that uh, weren't caught, and boy, there were a lot of them. So yeah, it was just something really easy. I wanted to test this to see if I could do this and stamp over top of it, as in like there were eggs in the grass, like a whole pile of them, and it worked out quite well, which is nice. I'm still really not sure about the grass because I can, of course, add things to it, and is it really in the grass? That kind of thing. Um, I also, realizing this afterwards, whenever I'm placing another, the cart that's on there that has the eggs, that I severely just misplaced a lot of things, especially those two random eggs. But that's okay. I'm good with it. This sets me up for the week for what I'm, you know, what stamp set that I'm using. I already kind of have ideas. Um, but yeah, I like this stamp set because it has a whole lot of little sayings on it. A whole lot of punny stuff. I carrot believe it, so egg sighting. I carrot about you. Um, what's the other thing? Instead of happy, there's hobby. And of course it has in like bigger font, it says I carrot about you. So yeah, I think that the cards will be cute, and it'll probably be the last of the first and last of the bunnies. So what I'm doing right now, I didn't want to, like, this was just me being lazy. I didn't want to actually do a mask for the carrot car, so I just decided that I was going to rip the note in half and then stick it on there and cover up what I need. Um, It is a great tactic whenever you don't want to fussy cut anything, either because you can't, because, your hands just don't work like that. Fussy cutting is very intricate and it sucks. Um, or because you just don't want to. So, it all works out. And I decided to have one of the little bunnies that's just sitting there and be like, okay, pack up all this stuff, and whenever I come back, that'll be my third stack. So, yeah. Because there are two size cars in here and two size bunnies, which is nice because if you want to have a bunny that's farther, like, in the background, then at least um, you have that available to you. I think that this would have looked really good with the stamp set that has all the gardening stuff in it, but I really only wanted to use just one stamp set. I'd already highlighted the gardening stuff a couple of weeks ago, so I didn't want to do it again. For this, I tried to do just like a blue sky that's sort of going into the distance. Um, Again, because this is Distress Oxide, it it looks ick here. And then it goes a little bit gray because I used a gray brush. I can't not get away from like the whole, what is it? Gloomy day stuff. And then I tried to do clouds in about the same color. And it kind of worked out. Again, the gray is showing through, so I'm not too worried about it. I really thought about like coloring the white in that's closer to the bunnies. Decided I didn't want to. It looks okay. So now I'm just coloring in the carrot and everything. And I'll color all of these in. Now I didn't want to do a cut and make this really fast because this would narrow this down to like 5 minutes. Um, and I guess I like talking about my week. This week was alright. Uh, what was it? Thursday and Friday. So Thursday we get deliveries at work, and it's usually anywhere from 80 to 150 different pieces of stuff, and I'm the one that unloads it. Well, I also leave at 3 to go and pick up my daughter, and it came afterwards. Um, I was a little bit upset because nothing was scanned. Everything was just set there, out in the aisleway. Didn't really have a big day. The bosses post what we make every day on like a group chat. So yeah, it was just one of those things where I got in and I'm like, I betcha they left all that crap for me. And I was right. And that's fine. That way I can put it where I want it and stuff like that. Um, and then another delivery came in of stuff that they used to have that they stopped doing for a while and now they have it back. And I had made room, like I was told this was going to happen. I made room for it the previous day. So I knew exactly where it was going to go. Um, so I got that all done, and it was just one of those things where it's like, that's cool. I'm glad that I was able to do all this while you guys just didn't. And they weren't even there. So, and whenever I did that, it was just one of the guys, one of the bosses that came in instead of both of them. It's like, if you care about, because it's their store, it's a small business, there are only 2 stores. It's like, if you care about your store, could you actually care about it? Also, one of the guys was upset because, they're not making enough money. Well, of course, you want to make millions of dollars. Just, that's how that works. You want to, um, you want to make a whole bunch of money. Just absolutely have stuff be positive and do all that, and it really wasn't. It hasn't been for a while. Um, so they hired somebody else, uh, which makes no sense because there are only two stores, there are two bosses. You really don't need us around, but whatever. Um, I'm not the one who's complaining about money. I get paid and then I leave. So, um, the girl that works at the other one is going to be training her, which will be fun. And I got a feeling what will happen with her, with this new girl, is what will happen with me, and she will get keys very quickly, which is fine. I'm good with. Um, they have me with her one of the days, which is cool because it will be at the main store that I'm usually at, which there are things that need to be done that really just take two people, and it'll be nice to have her around so that I can get stuff done. So anyway, I'm using Lawn Fawn, or not Lawn Fawn, Happy Planner stuff from, I think it's Sophisticated Florals. I was looking at something for the weekend and I laughed at the fact that there's a thing that said dreams are for chasing. Like, aren't you supposed to catch those things at some point? So yeah, I put that there because it's like, and we catch them when. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I do this every week. Have a nice day.